Welcome to the National Ugly Mugs hypnotherapy session on building your self-confidence. For the next little while, this time is yours. Nobody needs anything from you. Nobody wants anything from you. So find yourself a nice, quiet space where you won't be disturbed. Maybe your bed, couch, soft, easy chair. And just start to relax. Just start to notice your breathing. And as you notice it, you'll notice that it's slowing down. So take some deep breaths in, all the way in, and then let it go. And just try that a couple of times. You'll notice that as your breathing slows down, so does your body, and so does your mind. If you haven't already done so, just gently close your eyes. And just so you know, there's no right or wrong way to experience this. You might find yourself listening to every word that I say. You might drift off from time to time. Or you might find yourself falling into a deep and natural sleep. But whatever you do, whatever your body chooses, your mind chooses, it's the right choice for you right now. So you're now beginning to relax. And like I say, nobody wants anything from you. Nobody's expecting anything from you. And you have absolutely nothing whatsoever to do except relax. So just let your mind and your imagination drift. Feeling lazy, easy, and comfortable. I want you to imagine that you're standing on the terrace of a lovely old house. A house like a stately home or a country mansion. You can feel the sun on your head and your shoulders. It's not too hot, it's comfortable. There's a gentle breeze playing against your skin. As you look around you, you notice an elegant marble flight of steps. 10 broad steps leading down into a beautiful sunken garden. A garden where you sense peace, well-being and comfort. Make it really vivid in your mind. In a moment, I'm going to count down from 10 to 0. And as I count all the way down from 10 to 0, I want you to imagine that each number is a step down on this beautiful staircase. A step down towards this beautiful garden. And each step that you take is another step down into deeper and even deeper levels of relaxation. So that by the time you get to 0, you'll be as deeply relaxed as you can ever imagine, while still being able to hear and respond to the sound of my voice. So, 10. Take the first step down now, relaxing and letting go. 9. Feeling more and more relaxed. No need to hurry. I've got plenty of time. 8. Moving down easily now. 7. Deeper and deeper. still now. Your breathing becoming slower and steadier. 5. Really relaxing now. Just let go. 4. Becoming calmer and calmer. 3. Calmer still now. 2. More and more relaxed. 1. All the way down now to 0. And now you find yourself in this wonderful garden. You can feel the softness of the newly cut grass beneath your feet, as the scent of masses upon masses of brightly coloured flowers seems to envelop you. There's the gentle sound of birds singing, echoing faintly in the stillness of the air. It's almost a magical place, stretching into the distance as far as the eye can see in all directions, with beautiful shrubs, tall, elegant trees, and an ornamental fountain which seems to feed into a gently trickling stream. This fascinates you, and you wander to the edge of the stream and gently lower yourself down onto that soft, grassy bank, and just sit there for a while, gazing into the cool, clear water, marvelling at the sense of tranquility that sweeps over you, and listening to the faint sound of the fountain splashing into the pool that feeds this gentle stream. So after a little while, you lay back in the grass and you gaze up at the clearest of blue skies. And as you relax more and more, your eyes begin to close and you just drift off into a deep and relaxing sleep. And as you sleep, you have a dream. You dream that your whole body is becoming lighter, lighter and lighter. So light that you feel you must surely begin to float on air at any moment. And then you feel yourself just floating and drifting, gently borne aloft and supported by the softest of warm breezes. And you can somehow see through your closed eyelids that you're floating in a sea of colour. A warm sea of colour that relaxes and comforts you as you just drift. Suspended in warmth and colour that seems somehow unreal and yet at the same time has a comfortingly familiar feel to it. You're aware of misty reds and oranges, soft muted yellow tones, gentle greens and blues that seem somehow like clouds, and the deepest, softest indigos and violets that you could ever have imagined. And it begins to dawn on you that you're floating in a rainbow, a magical rainbow. Because in this rainbow, time and space don't exist in the same way that we usually know it. You might have floated there for just a moment, or maybe for 100 years, maybe for a lifetime, or just perhaps for the blinking of an eye. You could have floated forwards in time, to a time that could be far beyond our future, or maybe back in time, back before your own lifetime, like gradually begins to seem to you that you might even be able to float here for just as long as you wish, with this wonderful, relaxed feeling. Just floating and drifting through this magical sea of gentle flowing colours where time seems to be suddenly of so little importance. You're still pondering on these thoughts when you feel yourself beginning to float gently downwards, lower and lower, softly sinking down through this beautiful rainbow, becoming even more relaxed, even more lazy, until eventually you realise that you've stopped floating downwards and you find yourself on the shore of a tranquil lake, a large tranquil lake surrounded by softly rolling hills that are shrouded in a gentle silver mist. There are trees and sweetly scented flowering shrubs and grasses growing at the water's edge, and everything is bathed in a beautiful golden light. A golden light that seems to bathe everything in its warmth. And you find yourself marvelling at the sense of deep calmness and comfort that seems to fill your entire being as you stroll lazily along the sandy shore of this wonderful lake, noticing with a sort of lazy curiosity that it seems to be constantly changing colour. Subtle changes blending so smoothly that it's difficult to know exactly when limpid blue becomes a deep, soft violet, or when that deep violet became a relaxing, translucent green. The changes of colour fascinates you, and you settle yourself down onto a small, smooth rock and just gaze out across the crystal clear waters. Every so often, something, a fish maybe, just something, just breaks the surface, creating ripples that seem to flow gently and endlessly in all directions. Ripples that eventually lap against the edges of the rock that you're sitting on. You smile and you lean forward to dabble your hand amongst them. And as you do, you create yet more ripples. Ripples that shimmer in a kaleidoscope of different colours across the lake, interacting with the others and making new, ever-changing patterns. And you start to realise that this tranquil place is a pool of all knowledge. But while you're here, you are part of everything, and everything is a part of you. And you find it easy, so very easy to open your mind and to let go of any barriers to memory or learning. So now your mind is prepared and receptive to everything that I'm going to say to you. And everything I say, if it's for your benefit, will be accepted and acted upon by your subconscious. Will have a steadily increasing effect upon the way you think, the way you feel, and the way you behave. And the influence of these suggestions, as they are for your benefit, will continue to increase over the coming days and weeks and months. Your subconscious mind has confirmed that it's helping you to relax, helping you to cope so much better with life, and giving you a confidence within yourself to deal with any situation that life has to offer. Your subconscious mind has also given you a new understanding of yourself, an And this understanding gives you the power to make vital changes for your benefit. While you continue to relax beside this tranquil pool, this pool of all knowledge, I'm going to tell you a little story. It's about a frozen drop of water. This water drop, it was frozen to the branch of an old tree high up on a mountain. It hated feeling so immobile. Its days were melancholy as it hung there, feeling that maybe this inability to move would continue forever. It had been a long winter, but the opportunity of spring was on its way, and the drop was determined to take advantage of the thaw. And then one day, rays of sunshine began to appear on the mountain, and the drop of water was determined to give way and melt. So it relaxed into transforming warmth, and it loosened its grip on the cold branch. Naturally, the icy drop felt a little bit unsure as it absorbed the sun's energy, and it began to change into a flexible liquid. And then it splashed down from the branch to the ground. The sense of freedom was invigorating. With mounting confidence, the drop flowed in a stream, and all the other gurgling water drops down to the river. It was the beginning of new experiences, which couldn't be predicted. What creatures would the water drop meet? Maybe playful otters or flying fish. Would the river take it on south where the weather would be hot? Maybe it would head to the equator, where it would evaporate and form part of a cloud, swooping around the earth until it formed a magical geometric snowflake sometime later. But whatever the journey, the water drop knew that its adventure was just beginning. And you know, it's from positive experiences that you learn how to use your confidence in a way that builds and grows stronger every day. Increased self-worth, recognizing even more than before that only good thoughts, positive thoughts, are of value to you. That negative thoughts harm you. They actually harm you. And so you allow only good and positive thoughts. It's very easy, isn't it, to be that person who doesn't allow for mistakes to be made. It can be a comfort to know that an error is simply an opportunity to do it differently next time. Perfection is almost never needed. Even champion athletes are never perfect all the time. They sometimes get it wrong. It's interesting to observe that when the Navajos weave their beautiful rugs and blankets, they always leave a knot, an imperfection, so that the gods aren't angered and think that they're trying to be gods themselves. And it can be comforting to know that you can give yourself permission to feel safe and enjoy those things that are important, knowing that the world won't come to an end if you leave a note, so that the gods know that you're not challenging them, you're just doing the best you can and leaving it at that. And as you go deeper now, just listening to the sound of my voice, you can be aware of those comfortable, heavy feelings of legs, of arms, of your entire body that seem to float in time and space. Those hypnotic sensations that allow you to know that you've travelled from one state of awareness into another state in a calm and confident way. Just I wonder now if you can allow those feelings to continue, those comfortable, relaxed sensations of mind and body as you drift and dream, and my voice drifts with you. And you now look to the future in that way that tells you that things will go well, that you will succeed, that you're special, attractive, intelligent and capable, and in this way you program yourself to succeed, and you will succeed. You now look to the future and see only good things and good people happening to you as you move forward to grasp opportunities, seeing those opportunities clearly, intensely aware that all your worthwhile goals are attainable. You have all the confidence that you need to build upon. You have all the capabilities and capacities to be that person that you want to be, special and exciting. You and you alone have your best interests at heart. You now take control of your life. Now, you're taking control. You trust your own judgment in all things, and you know that you alone have your best interests within your control. And it's with profound satisfaction now that you undertake and commit yourself to your own best interests, utilising to your highest potential your capability, your special qualities, accepting your feelings of self-congratulation as you achieve your worthwhile goals. You find it easy to concentrate on what's important to you. Your subconscious mind helps you in those ways, reminding you of your successes, of your positive abilities, of all your special qualities. Others appreciate you more as you demonstrate your confidence. Your positive approach allows those around you to have confidence in you. As your confidence grows and manifests itself in your day-to-day success. Now your creativity discovers new ways of releasing itself to become effective and part of your own special personality. You impress and amaze all with your clarity of thought and expression of new ideas and input to every situation. Once a bystander, now at the forefront. Establishing yourself as that interesting, positive person that you are. You can now be aware that you are the equal of all, relaxed and comfortable in every situation. You are realizing now with greater clarity each and every day that you can unlearn that feeling of fear and lack of confidence. So you now take a deep breath. You relax yourself from head to toe. And take the image into your mind of you, happy and secure, confident, self-assured, as you tell yourself, I can, I will. And this comfortable, pleasant image soothes your mind, and all fear and self-doubt leaves you completely. You unlearn fear by being positive and realizing that the only thing that can hurt you is the fear itself. No longer do you accept fear or negativity. You banish in their entirety all unwanted, inappropriate thoughts and symptoms, allowing only good thoughts and positive feelings to grow and become part of your special personality. You do this easily because you are in control. It will become easier and easier for you to do this as you take control. And you will take control. I'm just going to go silent for a few moments, and I allow you to drift and dream, thinking of that magic rainbow and the pool of knowledge and all the other things that we've been talking about here. So just take a few moments now. Very shortly I'm going to start counting from 1 to 5. I'll bring you back into full consciousness. But just remember before I do that you can go back to that tranquil pool of knowledge anytime you want, just by finding a nice, safe, comfortable space and breathing deeply and allowing your thoughts to just descend to where they've been for the last little while. So I'm going to start counting from 1 to 5, and when I reach 5 you'll feel fully awake, back in your surroundings, feeling calm and comfortable and confident to take on the rest of your day, the rest of your week, and all the weeks that follow. So, 1, 2, start to become aware of the sound around you, maybe the sound of my voice, the music, some sounds outside perhaps. 3, become aware of your body on your couch or your chair, feeling its heaviness coming back, start to stretch it a little bit. 4. Stretch yourself a bit more, wiggle your toes, stretch your fingers out. Just become more and more aware of your physical surroundings and your physical body. And 5, whenever you're ready, there's absolutely no rush for this. Whenever you're ready, you can open your eyes. So, welcome back. I hope you enjoyed that. Drink plenty of water, just to help your physical body and your subconscious mind integrate everything that we've been talking about today. And just take it easy for the rest of your day. Perhaps we'll meet again. Thank you for listening.